Hi guys, Tom here, America's favorite hoarder, down in my scrap dungeon, having a libation. Well, Boulevard Irish Ale. It's pretty good this year. They're finally stepping up their game. I hope. But a short video today. I said I'm down in my basement, and I was looking for something, and I've already lost it. Oh, there it is. Never throw anything away. We might need them someday. I have a beautiful yellow brass, and it got me to thinking, what about my plug ends? Yes, plug ends. Plug ends. I don't know. Plugs. I've got a bunch of. You can see them. We have a couple. Yes, plugs and connectors, all brass, but they're the nickel or silver plated brass pieces. And I said, well, being the person of anal retentiveness that I am, I can't put the plated brass in with the yellow brass. I have to keep them separate. How do I do that? I have an idea. And where did it go? Where? Over there? No. Well, anyway, I have a jar, glass jar. That, oh, I remember now. Back over here. That's door? No. Maybe. No, that door don't even open. Over there. I'll use this glass jar for an example, because it's plastic. Now that I've got this one in my hand, I'll probably find the other one. But I found a jar a little bit shorter than that glass, and I'd already used it to put some feet in. Feet, you say? Yes, those little rubber things that go on the bottom of electronic components. Try to keep a whole set together, but I couldn't find one. So I was going to take the feet and put them in a bag, like so. And being the hoarder that I am, I said, don't I have some bags? Thank you, work. They were going to throw them away. So I have a bag full of bags. Check back there. No, nothing there. Bag full of bags. Big bag full of smaller bags. Full of little itty bitty bags. I throw them all away. And I hate adding to the landfill. So I had a Ziploc bag. Let's put those little containers in. Little feet in. So that took care of the feet, and I was able to find the bag again. And now, open. I have somewhere to put these stupid things, because they are brass. I don't know if you can see the yellowy goodness. One, two. God forbid I should get them mixed up. Ooh, that's copper with a silver button. Send that to Ian. No, he won't. But I've got my bucket of smalls, which I am trying to reduce. There's one over there. We'll have to weigh that one. And a fine piece of copper. Like a rat turd hanging from my fingers. Oh, there's one. There. See these things? Those are usually brass. So I just bend them off the wires. This one's got two. Maybe that one. It's got a nice piece of brass there. That's a piece of yellow brass. Well, it feels like steel. But anyway, that is my day today. Going through my bucket. Buckets. I love buckets. Buckets here, buckets there. We got a shiny copper. But it's dirty copper. It's got tar and such on it. But, hey, trying to separate my yellow brass from my, what is it, nickel-plated brass connectors. And don't worry, there's more. These are only the ones I started separating, because the ones that are down here are all mixed up. So I'll be busy for a while. Yes, as I said, my day today, at least I have somewhere to separate them. That container may be a little overkill, but you never know, because this bucket is pretty heavy. Heavy brass, painted brass, chrome plated brass. That was a faucet, and well, smalls. Get cleared away. Pretty brass. Trying to separate my brass. Nothing like a good piece of brass. There's my day today. Believe it or not, this little bit of brass is a couple of pounds. She could have scaled on here. But why? But I wanted to check in Thursday afternoon down in my basement. Don't drink that, no. We'll drink that. Cheers. Trying to sort my brass. As I said, there's nothing like a good piece of brass. What's that? Ooh. Copper. I put the copper over there. We're gonna put the copper over there. Oh no. Put it back in the tub. See why I never get anything done? I will move the saw over there. I still have not found my vice grips. Until I can find my vice grips, I can't clamp onto that damn bolt and smack it off with a hammer. We'll put this over here. Actually, I went out to the shed outside today, and it was a little chilly. Copper balls. You know what those come from, right? 1, 2, 3. They come from. Find one real quick. Of course not. There's one. One of those comes from one of these. Maybe two. But trying to sort things out down here is impossible. So much to do, so little time before I die. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Keep hoarding. Crazy man in his basement. What's the man in the shed? Or what's the man in the basement? Thanks for watching. Keep hoarding. Bye-bye.